Hello, this is Jeff Glade, and this is going to be a quick tutorial for how to reuse a post in Google Classroom. The first thing we'll need to do is get ourselves to Google Classroom. Right now we're looking at my Drive. From here we can come up here to the top right and click on the grid. I like to call it the Rubik's Cube. When you click on that, you'll see some of your tools within G Suite, and you can find Classroom. That's a shortcut to take you there. You can also go to classroom.google.com. Once you get into your classroom, you will see all the different classes that you have. If you don't have anything yet, you can create your new class by clicking on the plus to create a class. So the focus of today's lesson is going to be reusing a post. As you can see right now, I have 10 classes. That's a lot of different sections I'm dealing with, and to make the most of our time, reusing a post can really simplify and streamline some of what we're trying to do. I'm going to come into this Jeff Glade April 18 course, and if I want to add a post, I'll come down to the bottom right and I can hover over the plus sign and I can see my different options. Creating an assignment is kind of what our focus here would be, but if I have multiple sections in a day, I don't want to recreate the wheel every time I'm starting with my next period. I'd rather reuse a post. So for instance, for first period, I have developed an assignment, developed a post for my kids, and it's something that I'm going to reuse with most, if not all of my other sections. We'll come up here to reuse post, and it will then take you, and actually I'd already done this, so normally you would see the class. So these are all the classes I have where I've made a post that I could reuse. I'm going to come into the test class, and this shows me all the posts that I've added to this course. I can find the one I want. So let's say it's ISTE Standards Reflections. That's the one I want to reuse, and I'm going to reuse it for every section that I teach. Click on it, and I can click reuse. There's also this option. I think by default it's unchecked actually. It says create new copies for all attachments. If you click that, that's really kind of, in a way, working on the back end. It will make a new copy within the Google Drive folder if that's going to help with your organization. So I'll check that. I'm doing ISTE Standards Reflections, and I will click Reuse. From here, I can change the students. I can do all students, or I can select individual students. I can adjust my instructions because maybe each period needs something slightly different, and I can even add more supporting documents or a video or a link. But for this example, we will say that I want everything exactly the way that it was for my first section, so I am good to go. I could save it as a draft or schedule it to post, or if I'm ready to assign it at this moment, I can click Assign. It will take just a second to process, and it's going to be uploaded into my course. And now I've saved myself from some time by reusing the work I'd already put in.